Hello, my name is Christina, but I have already introduced myself to you on our Charles Bridge Walk, where we admire the city from the riverside. Today, I'll share with you the views from above, and to do so, we will use the public transportation. We are only a few steps away from the Charles Bridge in the center of Lesser Town, right under its major landmark, the St. Nicholas Church. Its impressive green dome stands out from the sea of red roofs in Lesser Town. This is where we will hop on a tram and ride for only 2 stops. The first trams in Prague started its operation almost 150 years ago and were pulled by horses. But today, it is quite a different experience. No poops involved. It is clean, convenient, and inexpensive. Have you heard of the Holy Infant of Prague? A little wax statue which is believed to have miraculous power? Well, we just passed by the church where you can see it. Before we start our journey up the hill, there is something I need to show you. This is the memorial to the victims of communism. This touching monument consists of 7 persons walking on stairs. The first one seems to be all right, but as you look at the rest, while still standing, the persons seem to be diminishing. The symbolism behind it is the crippling power of the communist regime in contrast with the courage and resilience of the people. We are heading up the Petřín Hill, so we need to gather all the energy we can muster. And why not do it here, at my favorite ice cream shop? You could walk to the top of Petřín Hill, but the best way is to take the funicular. It was built in 1891. The same year, the horses pulling the trams were replaced by electricity. Today, it is part of the public transportation system, and our tram ticket is therefore valid here as well. Originally operating on a water balance propulsion system, the funicular was electrified 40 years later. We have arrived into a different world altogether. From the city to the peaceful gardens of Petřín Hill. There are many secluded places on Petřín, but this little hidden gem is my favorite. The dominant of Petřín Hill is the Lookout Tower, inspired by the famous Eiffel Tower in Paris. It's just 5 times smaller than the original. But being built on the top of a hill, its top is actually a little bit higher. Smart, wasn't it? Shall we go and check it out? I have just climbed 299 steps and I'm a little bit out of breath, but it was worth it. Just look at these beautiful views of Prague Castle and the lesser town down below it. And that's our next destination, the Strahov Monastery. Locals love to visit Petřín for its blooming orchards in the springtime. And look who just happens to be here today. Ahoj, Báro!
Ahoj, Kristý!
Some of you may have met Bára on one of many Tauk European river cruises. She is a friend of mine and a colleague Tauk director.
It's so good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. Good to see you again. Would you like to walk with me to Strahov Monastery?
Sure, how about we walk along the hunger wall?
Let's go!
This wall is almost 3,900 feet long and was built in 14th century by Charles IV. He created this project to feed the poor and starving people of Prague during famine.
The Strahov Monastery was founded in 1140.
It has been a living monastery ever since, except during Communism when monks were not allowed to stay inside.
However, the most impressive part of the monastery is without doubt its library.
It contains more than 200,000 volumes, including some priceless manuscripts.
But one must visit to really appreciate its beauty.
And that's something we would love to show you on your next Tauk trip to Prague.
But now, we are happy to share with you one more secret. The Monastery Brewery produces some terrific beers. Cheers!
Na zdraví!
I hope you have enjoyed our today's walk as much as we did, and I look forward to showing you Prague from yet another angle on our next walk.